the good carries got banned out as well. Jug was the only one that was really left. So, I mean, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation, and this smoke could be a bad situation.
He's forced into a very early spin right now, trying to run down Waiter. He needs to get out of here, though. Merlin very low on the HP. They're going to chase down the Shadow Demon because he's a very easy kill. Waiter secures the first blood with the Wild Axes. And Fluke, you know, you and I haven't been costing together for that long, right? But you and I started costing together. The flex of this entire game is the fact that Waiter, with all the net worth he's gotten, went for first item arcade boots on the Beastmaster, dude. No help, no nothing. He's just like, I don't actually need sustain in this lane. He might get punished for this though. Nande has spin. They have the lift back, and okay. Waiter does get punished for this. Was a little bit too far forward. At the same time though, on the other side of the map, we do lose the Shadow Demon. However, ITB just happy to get something. But Alex goes in with the blast off, finishes off Respect. So even when they get something, it still costs something from the side of ITB.
They don't want to go anywhere near the Timber. I would love to see them try and smoke up as 3 heroes with the next RP and try and get themselves a kill onto Little Pleb. Because if you kind of just leave him to his own devices, he's going to eventually turn into a Phantom Lancer. And as we said in the draft, it's hard for your supports to deal with him.
Yeah. Top lane, one of those supports that's going to struggle against PL is the Shadow Demon. He will give up his life. LeBron will snag away some additional intel off of his corpse. Thanks you very much. The more important thing though is that middle lane, they're jumping onto Mobe. I don't know if they have the damage to kill him, but they're gonna try. RP committed, they drag him back. Nande commits the GG slash, and they will be able to bring him down. And they draw out the global silence. That is huge. Mid lane low in this fight. He can't move freely through here, Fluke, because they have these wards down and they have the mines on the ground. Global silence will be popped, but they haven't killed anybody during the duration. This is a big problem for the Ancient Tribe lineup. Mobe, he gets caught out first. Disruption will be onto him, 8th the Remnant back, and they kill him off without committing any ultimates for this. At the same time, Nande almost died to Waiter in the gang, and he's super low. The blast off will be there, but he gets off the GG slash first, killing off the techies, but he's so low. Nande will eventually die. Wild Axes being thrown in by Waiter with all these PL illusions are now starting to turn this fight. It's a triple kill for Mobe as he wants to go further into the engagement. This buyback on the Timbersaw has been instrumental for their teamfight success, but they need to at least get Supreme. The Whirling Death and Timber Chain will miss. 8th the Remnant pulling back the Timbersaw. Last word getting dispelled by the Manta Style. Mobe, Chakram ready again in 2 seconds. They really want this Void Spirit. Timber Chain through. One more right click and they get him. LeBron steals away some intel in the process. And ITB end up losing 4 heroes, technically 5, because they had to buy back safe into the late game. But middle, LeBron could be in trouble here. Supreme really wants to try and find this job, goes directly in. Global silence will be there, Mansa to dispel it, but the Primal Roar out onto the Void Spirit. Where's the follow-up though? Alex able to find the blast off, but the Omni Slash will emerge from Nande, going on to Alex. And the techies will be dead, but that means there's no more Omni Slash now. Nande, surrounded by these illusions from the PL, needs to be able to flee away from this fight. The Magnus also got picked off elsewhere in the engagement, and now there's no more spin. Nande needs to run. Respect puts his own life on the table, and they will take it. Double kill for the Timbersaw. ITB, they went in.
Should be kicking themselves, but they're good to go now.
Yep. They aren't aware that Roche is down, so they are going to make this big smoke, but there is still no blink on the Magnus. There's only blink on the Juggernaut right now. Can they find anybody here? Oh my god. Techies! Damn it! God, I hate this hero. It reveals everything for them now. They jump in with the Omni Slash and they burst away Alex. Mobe able to Timber Chain away, and now they want to turn themselves onto Supreme. Low play, trying to hold the rest of his fight by himself, but he's not tanky enough, and he will end up dead to Shibe and the crew. That is a 2 for nothing thus far. They come across Alex, trying to TP out, and they'll kill him off to make sure that doesn't happen. A double kill for Nande. There's the gold for the Magnus Blink Dagger. A Roshan to respawn so they get Aegis. My goodness, ITB getting everything they could possibly want. They might even find an extra here. Mobe unable to TP out. The 8th Remnant interrupts it. Fluke, they're gonna get 4 heroes off of this. Oh my god. Ancient Tribe were in such a commanding position, but this might have just turned the entire game on its meantime, cleaning off the melee racks. Can they kill this Juggernaut? His first life is still available. There is no Omni Slash to come out just yet, so he might still die with his first life. Trying to spin himself away. They are defending him, lift back from Respect, and they make sure that he's A-okay. Shadow Demon might not be so lucky as Merlin caught in by the PL illusions, and they get the Hex now onto Respect. Mobe giving further chase, and at least they'll pick up the 2 supports. Stolen Timber Chain doesn't find any trees, sadly for Respect, so that will secure his death. Still though, they got the melee racks through the mid lane. They did not lose the Juggernaut Aegis.
Hey, but I mean, with how fat he is now, he's got a penta-edge sword. Like, all he has to do is Swift Blink and find someone, and they die. And that's the thing, is like, as long as he's putting his attention onto these high priority targets, he will kill someone.
Ooh, speaking of high priority, they found Supreme. They killed him with the Hex. Shibe tried to go for the RP, but it got dodged by Low Pleb with the young illusions from the PL. Beautiful usage of the doppelganger there. So it's a 1-for-1 though.
That's what they kind of needed to do. They needed to walk out of the map and get themselves a little unfortunate.
Nande! Hex!
They have the damage.
He's gonna get assaulted into. Do they have what it takes to kill him? They stunned him up. There's a defensive disruption which might actually doom him, but he does find a way to blink out to safety. Merlin, not gonna be so lucky. Brought down by Mobe, who blinks on top of his face. And additional Spirit Lancers kill off this Rubik for Respect. These supports will die, but they're happy to do so if it keeps Nande alive. But these heroes, 3 of them caught in by the ice. The Arctic, though, not gonna give enough of an advantage to try and force a fight. These heroes are a little bit low from the side of ITB. What will they do here? BKB pop now, and Nande goes in. GG slash onto Mobe, who jumped in for this fight, and he will end up dead. Buys back, however. Supreme jumping in onto LeBron. Can't kill off the silencer just yet. Earthwall on the north side of the fight. We do see them going onto these heroes. Respect will end up getting brought down first. The Primal Roar was thrown in onto Supreme, and the Magnus dies to the Alex jump in with the young blast off. Nande eventually taken out by Low Pleb and Mobe as they surround the Juggernaut, ensure he has no allies around him, and then kill him off. Supreme in trouble now. Needs Shibe to save his life. Low Pleb on half HP, but he has a Heart of Tarask. If he can survive long enough, his health will come back. Shibe skewering forward. Arctic Blast coming in from Mobe. That enables them to kill off the Magnus. A triple kill for Mobe. Low Pleb still alive. Supreme really wanted to kill him, but he can't manage to do it. Instead, he gives away an Ultra to Mobe, and Mobe is coming. Mobe, you know what he wants. Give him the Rampage. He gets it, baby. 5 heroes all dead. That felt like they died several times over because there were 2 buybacks and they still...
The Roche Pit for God knows what reason. And Respect was just like kind of meandering around, and he got hit by 2 Techies mines, and so he hits the Juxtapose invisibility and just walks up to him and then Blood Thorns him in like 2 taps.
Middle? No? Shibe, why did you go in here? He was looking for an RP, but he just gets hexed and killed. Nande threw in the GG slash already, but Waiter will not die from this. He is still alive. Nande getting stunned up right now, forced to try and spin himself to victory. Alex losing HP, but Nande knows as soon as the spin is over, his life is forfeit. And that is indeed the case. He dies, but Supreme coming in to find some revenge. Granting a double kill for the Void Spirit. Merlin trying to TP out. He'll be able to do so. Surprisingly though, it's a 3-for-3 affair. Supreme, he stuck around for too long here, Fluke. Mobe, the Hex came back off cooldown. They get the silence coming in from the Bloodthorn of Lil Pleb. That is going to be yet another kill. Why Supreme stuck around? Why Magnus jumped in? I will never mention Tribe. They have already committed the global, but Hex is coming back very, very soon for Mobe, and they have another one on this Beastmaster. Mobe, Timber Chain forward, does get interrupted by the lift back by Respect. There's going to be the Hex out onto the Shadow Demon. Not enough damage to get the kill just yet. So Merlin does have time to throw in the ultimate. At the same time, Supreme caught in with the rest of the lineup. Forced to pop BKB and retreat here. Shibe throws his life away to save Supreme. But at the same time, that means that his team is now short on numbers. They need to run away. Supreme trying to run. He will succeed in doing so, but Respect gets caught. And Supreme gets caught too. Just above the Tormentor. The Void Spirit gets picked off. 2 minutes in the grave without buyback. Yeah, Global was committed for it, but LeBron will feel that was an excellent expenditure of said spell. This should lead into them getting tier 4 towers as well. They already have the full megas. Although they have the Magnus back up right now, is there anything they can do here, Fluke?
You just have to Hail Mary. You have to wait 8 seconds so you have Omnislash and just hope that you get multiple heroes and maybe try and bring them into the fountain.
Alright, let's see what Nande's got. They will skewer back Mobe into the fountain, RPM down for good measure. Let's see if he dies here. Mobe gets the Timber Chain out. He's still alive. He doesn't even die, Fluke. GG is called. The game is over. Ancient Tribe have taken down the Ancient and secured themselves game 1 in this best of 3 affair.
Yeah, it's
in the current patch.
Definitely. And also, I'm surprised that Death Prophet didn't turn into a universal hero. Maybe that would have made
That's
it like
true.
It completely busted, but like her not being universal is crazy to me. Nande, he's in trouble. He doesn't have blink bottom. He's dead.
Yeah, he's in a lot of danger. He's actually one more right click away from dying, and Alex will claim it, bringing him down on the Skywrath Mage. Oh my gosh. That is... We're talking about how Nande might have some issues with some strong lanes coming in from Ancient Tribe. It's one thing to have issues, Fluke. It's another to give up the first blood. That is the worst possible set of circumstances. And as he comes back, he doesn't have blink. He's going to be dead again. And he doesn't have TP if he does end up taking a tumble here. Alex ensures it happens with the concussive shot. And Nande dead twice back to back. Will have to do the long lumbering walk of shame into the lane. And we said that he needs a good 15 minutes. This is not how we wanted to start the game.
Bro, if this was a pub, it'd be game over. That's
Hit us away from the solo kill that got suffered in the mid lane. Fam, I don't think I've ever in my life actually seen a Storm solo kill onto Death Prophet pre-level 6. Down bottom, Respect might end up dying here, getting right-clicked down by Waiter. Alex gets blinked into by Nande, blood grenade thrown in, and Alex should end up dead here. The shockwave though also finishes off Respect. Wait, I see. Waiter didn't want to share experience. I understand. I see what happened. But Nande might be in trouble.
The fact that you got 2 kills to opener in that lane, kind of advantage that you were hoping for. And they're trying to make a rotation here on a Mobe.
They are indeed. They want to kill him off. Supreme does have the level 6, but he got off a Spirit Siphon. And now Merlin instead might be the one that's endangered. The Bat Rider will be killed off. Supreme still really wants the Death Prophet and will find him, but this did extend his entire mana pool. Did bring down the Skywrath Mage in the process, however. So LeBron not going to be strong enough by himself to punish these heroes. Relative lack of lockdown of the enemy team. If he gets to a decently timed Lincoln Sphere, or hell, actually it's either Lincoln Sphere or like some Sergeant Kaya. Either way, a solitary defensive item should be good enough to help him deal with the relative lack of lockdown on the Ancient Tribe. But top lane, Shibe has to deal with just raw damage coming his way. Lockdown is the least of his worries. LeBron also finds a Venomous Gale onto Merlin. Mobe is actually going to try and chase with these ghosts going. Doesn't want to dive too far beyond the tier 1 tower. As the creep wave comes in though to tank up some of this damage, he's willing to make this move. Honestly though, Fluke, if I'm Merlin and I'm dying for half the duration of ghosts, I'm okay with this. Let me die again, please.
Yeah, and most of the HP on Mobe as well.
As long as humanly possible. Let Lil Pleb finish off his Echo Saber. But I do want to see the Storm Spirit come top. I want to see Lil Pleb killed off as often as possible. And I do want to see Shibe granted his first dual damage for this game.
Yeah, that's always the issue that I have with each commander, right?
Oh, there's his duel, and the damage will come out from the young Mana Void thrown in by Nande. But now Nande might be too far forward. This anti-mage is not strong enough here, Fluke. He's taking so much damage. He's trying to teep.
The Ancient Tribe have.
Speaking of one of the issues they have, beautiful silence going in onto Supreme. It might save the life of this Void Spirit, but Merlin still able to find the last 2. Low Pleb, Astral Step available. Only has 1 jump though, so he should still die once he gets chased down by Supreme. Low Pleb underneath the tier 1. Waiter is here. Finds your skewer onto several heroes. Low Pleb is still alive. Respect and Supreme finally finish him off. But Respect definitely dies for this one. Waiter, 1 more right click is all he needs. Throws in a shockwave to make it happen as he was disarmed. So 2 heroes get taken away from the enemy. Both supports.
Days. Usually don't go blink till later. So yeah, you're going to be able to build up that net worth yourself on the Storm Spirit to be able to play around that RP when it does come out. So as long as Supreme is playing around, you know, the double silences, the Venomancer Spit, it should be okay.
The other side of the map, Low Pleb able to quickly get a pick off onto Merlin. And they're going to try and secure the tier 1 tower. In top though, LeBron gets zipped onto by Supreme. A dual kill from Shibe will secure him the +10. Second dual victory of this game, and that should open up the space for the tier 1 tower as well. And their objective take on Radiant side is atrociously bad. They have a very hard time. We might see an RP coming in from Waiter. There was a false promise already thrown in onto Supreme. Alex chasing forward now. Rod of Atos thrown in by Mobe. RP will be there on top of the silence from the DP. They ensure that Supreme will die. Merlin also getting slowed down right now by the Skywrath Mage spells. And Mobe ensures they have the damage to kill him with the ghosts. And with the Siege Dragon as well, it's not just the hero that's dead, but the tier 1 tower that's also under jeopardy.
Yeah. Big first connection there from Wuda being able to hold his RP. It was smart play holding it on the false promise because you don't want to have that completely counted out, but they get themselves 2 big kills and now they're going to look for a third. Respect unfortunately did not have a TP and he got caught out. They do kill Little Pleb and that's a dual victory as well in the mid lane. So that's probably a trade that you're going to be okay. Circling back to what you're saying about the objective taking, it is really hard for them to take objectives until they have an anti-mage.
Yep. Supreme jumping bottom onto Waiter. This might help set up for the anti-mage. Silence though going on to Supreme. He doesn't die just yet. Waiter screwing away with Merlin. Still alive on the Magnus. Will eventually take a tumble. And now Merlin's in danger as well. But Lil Pleb has shown up. He assassinates Supreme. Alex though wouldn't survive this fight either. Threw out a nice silence onto Nande. But eventually they do find the kill. However, reinforcements have now shown up. They get the Rod of Atos out onto Nande with the Aether Remnant. Not enough damage to secure the kill just yet though. What else can they accomplish here? Mobe, his first Spirit Siphon will be broken. And now Nande jumping on top of him. There's going to be the duel as well. Onto the Death Prophet. And with the amount of weight, they finish her off. LeBron trying to run himself away. With Purifying Flames and some right-click damage, they have more than enough ways to bring him down. A triple for Nande. They're hoping to set up for an Ultra. Lil Pleb trying to escape. He has no more Dissimulate, no more Astral Steps, and now he has no more life. Sadly though, ICB are a team full of Rapscallions and they deny Nande his Ultra kill, but they still win the fight. Yeah, reflect upon his past right now as he's spending time in the fountain. Picked off by Ancient Tribe. Their Roshan is on the other side of the map, so there's no easy ages to claim, but the big man is going to start coming downstairs. And they have ghosts available. They could try and siege into this, but I think ITP are aware of this as well as they smoke up. They find a Blink dual kill onto the Venom Monster. Waiter looking for a skewer back. Misses the angle though, skewers forward instead, finds the RP on the 3. Mystic Flare will be there as well with a 3-hero Resonant Pulse, and they will be able to fight this fight. They silence them all with Mobe. They clean them all up with their damage. An Ancient Tribe, despite Waiter not finding the cleanest initial
fights, you can start to be involved because they do have lockdown issues. I will say that. Do have lockdown issues for an anti-mage.
One of the ways in which we can ascertain that Nande is actually a phenomenal player, I will cast your memory back to the earlier portion of this game where this man died twice in a row and pretty much just lost the first like 2-3 minutes of this game entirely. And yet here he is, second in net worth. His team will lose on the Batrider though. Ancient Tribe able to snipe that. But will they get anything back from it? Blade Mail triggered out with the duel. Lil Pleb will die. Waiter though, hoping for some revenge onto Supreme. They skewer him to the low ground. RP will be there, but he has a BKB now. He goes back directly onto the Skywrath Mage. Him and Nande kill off Alex. Phenomenal times coming in from ITB. Somebody has Zip. Anti-Mage has Blink himself. An obscenely mobile lineup on the side of ATB. And this makes it even worse, right? Considering how immobile Death Prophet tends to be herself. She doesn't have a blink of her own. But now they're smoking. They're going for a fight. The LC really wants a dual kill onto somebody. And they find the Magnus. Can they kill him before RP? They can. Last 2 was thrown out as well. But Supreme almost died. Forced to zip away from this fight ASAP. On the left-hand side, this Oracle blinking away. If he gets like Bongo Boots Yules, Bongo Boots Wind Waker, sorry, on this Batrider, my god, that becomes super hard to deal with.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard. And it seems like Into the Breach have sniffed this one out. They're going to send a little kobold in there and they're going to figure it out.
They know that a Roche is happening. They lose the Skywrath Mage first, but he can buy back. Last 2 from Merlin onto this Magnus. Magnus still finds the RP, but only onto the Batrider and the Storm. They jump right back onto him and kill him off anyway. They're gonna be a duel onto Skywrath Mage. He just brought back. He's dead now. And they caught Lil Pleb with the zip onto the Storm Spirit. Mobe sitting in the trees with ghosts going all over the place, but they will not matter. They chase instead onto LeBron. Find the easy pickup on the Venom Monster that guarantees them 4. They force out the TP from Mobe and into the breach. Have opened here. Mobe hasn't triggered off ghosts. So it's gonna take a second or 2 for the damage to even start streaming in. Have a root going out onto anti-mage. You know how you feel good as anti-mage? You don't even bother popping Manta. You're still good. They jumped in with this Magnus. The skewer will come, but the duel came first. There's a blue hole from Supreme. And with the Mana Void that sets him up for a triple kill on the anti-mage. He will die inside the base, but does have an Aegis. Doesn't even actually die. Press the attack, keeps him alive. They do indeed. And Supreme, he might be the one that sets them up for that as he was getting zapped in. They find a last two onto some illusions. Feels bad for Merlin. And the jump in. Anti-mage looking for a way to a long zip from Supreme as well. Finds another blue hole onto both LeBron and Mobe. Dragging them back in. But they're still alive for now. Nande jumping into Mobe throughout the Mana Void. And will be able to kill him. No buyback for the mid DP. 3 heroes caught in the blue hole now. As Nande looking to try and mop up. Will be able to find two. Waiter finds an RP onto Nande as well as Supreme. But they only have enough damage to kill off the one. Sadly though, that one has an Aegis as he's gonna come right back in. 4 heroes caught in the blue hole in the fountain. Nande with BKB right clicking through all of them. He's got an ultra kill. They deny him the rampage, but they do secure the game as GG is called from Ancient Tribe and ITB secure game 2, take us to a decide, and will not be able to claim a bounty as a result. This is not insignificant, honestly, for game 1.
Yeah, and now the fact that, as you said, the Bannerman's going evens.
Bottom!
Means that...
Oh my god, not... Dude, actually, who is this Nande guy? He literally got max range Deadshot onto the docks here.
Universal heroes, so you know, everybody's back to playing Magnus and Void Spirit.
Yo. I will say, similar to what Diracho has shown us at Dream League. PSA, for all my carry players in chat, please pick Lifestealer. That hero is amazing right now. As in the top lane, low pleb looking for the kill onto Shibe. Will be able to find it. Sadly, takes a tumble towards Merlin on his Batrider. Still happy to get the kill. Bought out some items before he died. So should be coming.
He just had like a really sick angle from the Deadshot ricochet off the... Basically just sniped at Alex. I mean, Alex...
Oh, Waiter's dead too. Disruption will be there from Alex to try and buy time, but Waiter, sorry fam, will get brought down by Respect throwing in a final decay. Nande though does die to Alex, who's been spamming in these Shadow Poison stacks. Alright, that was a very needed kill. Nande was starting to really run away with this lane, but Alex at least able to reset some of this pressure. At middle, Mobe looking for the solo kill onto Supreme. Will he be able to find it with his Ember Spirit? He has Sleight of Fist in a moment, and it comes out. He gets the kill. Oh no. It looks like Supreme was trying to dive him here, Fluke, but instead he ends up getting mega punished. Was already losing the lane, but now it's going to be even harder from him from mid. And the fighting hasn't stopped on the map. As top lane, Merlin trying to dive onto the Brawn with the Firefly and will get the kill. So across all 3 lanes, action happening. Who is the beneficiary? Which team would you rather be a part of after all this madness has occurred?
I mean, it's definitely rough on your side lanes, but getting the kill on Anande and the fact that Mobe got a solo kill really sets up Ancient Tribe for success, right? He's going to be a big menace on the map, and he's currently doing a number on Supreme. He's beating him by almost over 10 CS. He got the solo kill. He's beating him by half a level now as well. You do have some issues with... Okay, Alex just lived. You have some...
What?
The fact that Nande is doing a pretty good job. And finally being able to get the trade back there on a Merlin. Yeah, as I said, the Ember Spirit being able to make rotations earlier is going to be very important.
Yep. Top lane. Shibe doesn't have a lot of mana, but he's thinking about aggressing into low pleb here. In the meantime, over on the river, Respect definitely on the wrong side of the river. Gets ran down by Mobe. Honestly, it would have been fine if it would kill the way of the Shadow Demon, but this Ember getting more is a big problem. Top lane, Shibe got off to press the attack, but nice patience from LeBron to wait until he casts the Arcane Curse. Make sure that Shibe has to play a little bit further back. There's a lot of flying close to the sun on all the heroes in the top lane. And I imagine that we're probably going to see some death happen not too long from now.
Or they're going to try and kill Nande.
Bottom, we have a rotation. Here comes Mobe. They are going for Nande. They got the disruption out. He does manage to kill off Alex, utilizing the ultimate with the Pierce the Veil. But once this goes down, he's going to be in danger. Mobe, once Respect first, but they're struggling to deal with the tombstone. These zombies are putting in a lot of work here. The Sleight of Fist doesn't enable him to find the kill. Mobe jumping back in. He wants Nande and will find him with the Sleight of Fist. There's a double for this Ember Spirit. Supreme came to join in for this rotation, but he might not have enough damage to punish.
Not that like the bottle refill was the sick play, but having the presence of mind to do that while on like 100 HP is kind of ridiculous.
Yep. They did get a disruption play out on middle. Supreme's actually really low, and Mobe has a shield rune. Supreme's actually dead. He's 100% dead here. Merlin might follow him into the grave. Remnant forward, kills off Merlin, and they're coming back for this Pangolier. Mobe with a double kill on his Ember. Tombstone was dropped on the high ground for respect, but look how far away this is from Radiant Heroes. Nobody can be around Mobe. You feel they are at their best when he is the one driving them forward. And so far, they've looked incredible here in Game 3. They're jumping in onto Nande. They find him underneath his tier 1 tower. He does get off his ultimate as well as the calling here. So he should survive for now. Mobe doesn't have a defensive remnant down, so you will end up taking a tumble. Massive gold given towards the Batrider. Nande won't escape this fight, though, as he will end up taking a tumble. Waiter, with a massive amount of damage from the Iron Shell, almost brings down Merlin, but because Shibe trying to play as safely as he can on the left side.
He's showing his face. They got plenty of heroes here.
They're gonna jump him right now, putting in some damage. The duel will be there. Global Silence will come out as they did throw in Nande, hoping to try and force this fight. Shibe will end up dying, but not before the Shadow Demon tumbles first. Mobe getting himself lassoed back, but they don't have the damage to kill him, so he's easily able to remnant away, but he doesn't have a secondary remnant. How does he get out of here? Wonderful Searing Chains combo back in the opposite direction. Waiter gives him access to the Surge as well, and now maybe they want to still take this fight. Supreme, he's very low on the HP. The Rolling Thunder, though, connects onto Low Pleb and kills him. These heroes are all so low, though. Mobe with the double damage rune just needs one more slide to maybe mop up this fight. Nande has no more access to the Pierce the Veil, so will die towards Ancient Tribe. And although they got Low Pleb, it's definitely not worth it. And they're not done just yet.
They need to keep playing around Mobe, who is having a fantastic start to this game. And if they keep this acceleration going and just keeping these heroes down, Morta is a hero that is very susceptible to just constantly being behind. She loves being ahead when it comes to these fights. Erlin, you're on a feed train again.
They will. Yep. Merlin's dead. Low Pleb. Sadly, this Undying can come in. He can be right next to a tier 2 tower, but you mentioned it in the draft, they have no lockdown. Now Shibe, he might be the one that ends up getting locked down instead. He walked past the wall, got right-clicked on by Mobe, and as he takes the tumble, Low Pleb will die on the back end of the fight. However, revenge could easily be coming from the rest of Ancient Tribe here. Supreme forced to swap.
Uh-oh. He's had such a good series too, and that's... Oh, especially now with the smoke coming out from Ancient Tribe. Oh, Nande. This could go from bad
Let's see, Supreme. It's gonna about to die though. No Manta available just yet. He's trying to finish it off. It's gonna be a while before it's available, especially with a death to his name. They jump onto Respect as well, finding him behind the tier 2 tower. And this should be a very easy kill. Mobe put on a dominating streak. 11-1-5 for the Ember Spirit. More intel stolen away by LeBron. And Ancient Tribe just able to do whatever the hell they want. While they're about to push a tier 2 tower, they pop a Glyph to defend a tier 1, and they're gonna port top. Fluke, they're not gonna let this go for free. Mobe jumps in, but he gets dueled immediately. It was a trap, and they kill him off. The question is, can they escape from this one? And it seems that will be the case. Mobe feeling himself a little bit too much, but let's see if his team can avenge him here. Nande already down to half HP, losing further. Astros there puts him lower, and with no Pierce the Veil, he will end up dead. There has a disruption going out onto Shibe, and as soon as he returns from this, Low Pleb will get a double to kill him off. So although they give away a fairly massive streak from Mobe with a dominating streak, they still grant Low Pleb a double. Team though will go into the Roshan pit with a double damage rune on Supreme for the Radiant side. So Ancient Tribe will come nearby to try and defend this. Mobe has a remnant in the pit. Shibe thought about jumping out to find a duel, but got immediately demonic pushed. In the meantime, there's a lasso going out, but Merlin, he couldn't move around during this, so he immediately gets killed off. Global Silence was expended, and now they find Muerta. Nande is in trouble. BKB will be popped, but Respect dies so quickly. Pierce the Veil will come out from Nande, but they're trying to run from Ancient Tribe. Nice disruption to save the life of Waiter for now. That enables the space to jump back onto the Muerta. There's a duel from Shibe, but are you sure about this duel, buddy? The damage instead goes towards Low Pleb. The LC is dead. Pango forced to flee.
Combined with their big damage spells, because otherwise, much like game number 1, they're gonna run into some issues with locking out the heroes.
Yep. They might even lose their Tormentor right now as they're jumping onto Nande. They do at least kill it off, and now actually they lose to There's Void Spirit early on, but at the same time, Waiter and Mobe mopping up the rest of ITB by the tier 2 tower. Supreme trying to get himself away, dragged back in by the Aether Remnants. But
outside of that, she is a liability that she's very hard to play around with, and let's see how this is going to work once again. Oh, they've just missed everything.
They have vision of this Void Spirit. They jump him, but Alex is there with the disruption. Duel gonna get completely wasted up. And here comes the offensive Dissimilate. Going back onto Shebe, they drag him with the Aether Remnant, and they do kill the LC. Merlin gets jumped on as well by Low Pleb, securing a double kill for the Void Spirit. Supreme getting some protection from the shield crash, but still
secure himself another Merlin kill, and that would basically lock up this full lane of racks. But the way it's working right now, Ancient Tribe, they are just going to be able to have their way with this base.
Nande going forward here. They actually get the duel out onto Low Pleb. Salvation will be preferred by Alex, but they might still kill off this Void Spirit, and indeed they do. A bit too much damage from Nande there. He still has BKB as well, so they need to run from Ancient Tribe. Alex trying to escape with this young Shadow Amulet, but will end up dead. Supreme triggering off the Rolling Thunder, trying to find some additional targets here. But the heroes from Ancient Tribe, smoke actually popped from Merlin. And Nande is still going in. I don't know if this is actually the right call here to be made. Maybe if they threw in a scan first onto the Roshan pit to try and see, but it's not nighttime yet, so kind of peculiar, this big movement they've made, and they're gonna go for it more. Global Silence will be popped now as Supreme. Why is Supreme there? Oh no.
He blink manted before Global happened, and then he just got Global and died.
Well, bro, why is he there in the first place? You know, him blink mantering, it's a problem, yes, but him being so far away from his team is the bigger issue. BKBs will now need to be popped. This is a blink duel going in onto the Shadow Demon. Not enough damage to get the kill from Shibe alone. At the same time, Merlin getting sieged into by Mobe. Mobe, though, is falling low. Needs the salvation of Alex, as here comes the damage from Nande. Nande is able to make sure that Mobe does die. And now they're going directly onto the further part of the fight. Low Pleb falling so low, but they have enough damage to kill Nande as his BKB ends. One wonders now here, Fluke, what would have happened in this game if Nande had a second or two extra on his BKB, but he does not. With Pierce the Veil as well, but they just have to wait this one out. LeBron doesn't even die as Alex saves him with the disruption. They jump back in onto Nande. His BKB is gone. They don't have any vision, but Waiter will vacuum him in next to the sentry. There's going to be Eternal Chains from the Gleipnir. They do get the duel out onto Mobe, and this Ember Spirit might die here, but that's only the first life, and Nande will die permanently as Merlin taken out by Low Pleb as well. Mobe respawns to clean up this fight with the rest of his lineup. Shibe gonna at least try to get something out of this engagement, but as he falls, he realizes that they have nothing. Only Low Pleb fell. He buys back, has an outpost to TP to, and it feels like this game is over, and indeed it is. GG, well played as call. ITB throw in the towel, and Ancient Tribe secure game 3, secure all the team fights, and most importantly, Fluke, they secure their first series victory here in the Division.